What's up, guys, and welcome back. You're on the LS10 Garage channel, and today I'm going to go over the exhaust setup on the LS Swapped S10. This will be part 5 of the video series on the truck. Just a couple days ago I posted the video of the wheel and tire setup, so if you guys haven't seen that one yet, please go back and watch it as well as the other ones. Me and my wife are expecting a little baby girl, our third child here, anytime now. So I wanted to go ahead and get this video made as quick as I could. I'm going to try my best to get the fuel system video knocked out. So bear with me. Things are about to get a little hectic, and I will get some videos made whenever I can. So anyway, we're going to do the exhaust. Stick around to the end of the video. I will give you guys the part numbers for everything. I'm just going to skim through the video at first and just show everything off, show you the parts. At the end of the video, you will get the part numbers, and I'm going to add the links to all the parts in the description. So if you're interested in any of the parts on the truck, the link will be there. So please definitely check that one out. So anyway, let's pop the hood on the truck. We'll start at the headers, work our way back. I'll get up and under the truck and show you the X-pipe and everything else. But anyway, let's get into it. All right, guys, got the hood up. I'm going to start with the headers. I do have the Stainless Works long tube headers. Hopefully you guys can see this good. This is the driver's side. I really like these headers. They wrap around the steering column. I know that's a big issue with a lot of the headers on these LS motors in the S10. There's just not a ton of room. These are 1 7/8 inch primaries. They run down into 3-inch collectors. So here's your driver's side. Everything fit great on this truck. I'll show you the passenger side real quick, and then I'm going to mention the motor mounts that you're going to have to use. The passenger side was tighter for sure. Driver's side fit really good, but the passenger side was definitely tighter. I've got ARP header bolts in there for right now. If you guys can see this, I've had to park the truck out on the garage for a little bit, and my bolts keep getting moisture on them and they're rusting, and I'm way too anal for it, and it is driving me insane. So probably gonna get some stainless bolts here pretty soon, swap those out. But if you guys have been following along, you can tell I'm a big fan of ARP. I don't buy the cheap Amazon stuff. The motor mounts, I'm going to speak on this real quick because I messed this up along the way. I initially had the cheaper Amazon headers, and I had bought a set of the Dirty Dingo motor mounts. They do not work with these headers. If you go on currentperformance.com, that's where I bought my headers at. They will tell you on there that you have to buy their header or their motor mounts, and I'm sure they are great. I haven't really looked into them that much, but these motor mounts are the Metalteks. The Metaltek headers raised the motor up higher than what the Dirty Dingos were. The Dirty Dingo mounts, it was just sitting super low, and the headers would not clear on the back side around the frame rails back there. So anyway, there's that under the hood. Let's jump under the truck. All right, guys, I'm under the truck now. I really envy you guys that have car lifts because it would make this so much easier. Anyway, so I'm on the driver's side here. As you can see, there's a ton of clearance for the transmission. This is the NV3500 stick shift. So you got plenty of room there. Here's your frame side. Try not to get the light in the way. You got plenty of room. These headers came with O2 bungs welded in already, which was super nice. Passenger side was it was tighter, like I had mentioned before. It was just tighter all the way around because you got your starter over there. It's pretty tight on both sides of it. So anyway, there's that. The cross member. This is a full 3-inch all the way back. You still got a little bit of clearance. It was getting tighter in there, but still got room there. This is the G-Force transmission cross member. I did buy bought some Vibrant V-bands, got those welded in. That way if if I ever wanted to take this out, it's going to be easy to take out. I got some of the Bellows, the vibrant Bellows here. Some guys just call it like flex pipe or Bellows. And then I put some design engineering heat wrap around it, just to try to keep a little bit of the heat out from under the cab. So there you can see that. All right, I'm gonna scoot on back. That way you can see the X pipe a little bit better. All right, got scooted back. I didn't imagine that it was gonna be this hard to get a video up and under the truck. It's kind of hard to do though. So here you guys can see the X pipe. You can see the heat wrap a little bit better. I stopped it right at the X. I didn't really see any point in running it further back. I gotta get that cut off of there. So anyway, here we are coming back. Here's the Black Widows. I did get the Black Widow Race Venom. It's just a single in, single out. Just got some turn downs on the back side of them. They are still pretty loud and aggressive. I think I kind of want a little more noise out of it, so I may switch these out and get the neighbor haters. I think it is. They sound really good too. I just want a little bit more sound. This would be one step down from that. So anyway, there's the exhaust, guys. I've got to redo some of the turn downs in the back here in the future, so I'm not really going to show that too much. So anyway, all right guys, so I showed you all the exhaust. I'm going to run through and just roll through the part numbers of everything really quick. Hopefully you guys have stuck around to this point in the video. I know the quality of the video kind of sucks once I got up under the truck, but like I said, it's kind of hard to get videos made when your truck is up on blocks. So you guys that have some car lifts, be thankful, because it must be nice to have one. Maybe one day. Got some dreams for one. So anyway, I'm gonna roll down this list. And I will add some stuff up on the screen too. That way you guys can follow along easier. But the headers, like I mentioned, they are Stainless Works long tubes, 1 7/8 inch primaries. They come into 3-inch collectors. I did order that set on currentperformance.com. I checked a little while ago and they were showing out of stock on there. So I'm going to add the link to that in the description. I might add the link to another website or two, but if you Google that, you'll be able to find it, and just search Stainless Works long tube headers for S10. They will pop up. I'm pretty sure they fit both generations, the square body trucks and these second gens. And the motor mounts, be mindful of that, because you are going to need certain motor mounts if you use these headers. I know a ton of guys they're not going to be using these headers just because they are pricey, and if I build another truck, I'm not going this expensive of a route with my headers. I've still got the set of Amazon cheap headers, so maybe my next build will just be those. So anyway, the ARP Header Bolts, the part number for that is 1341201. Be mindful of what mine look like. They, like I mentioned, they got some moisture on them. They will rust. I guess I could take them out and paint them, but I feel like the stainless bolt is going to look so much better. So I'm probably going to go that route with mine. The V-bands and the Bellows, or the flex pipe that I've got in there. The 3-inch V-band part number is 1491. Excuse me. And anytime you, when you're buying those, just be sure that you're getting the 3-inch. There's some cheaper brands out there. I heard a lot of good stuff out of the V-bands, having the best seal. So I went ahead and got those. The bellow that I used, or that flex pipe, it was a Vibrant brand as well. It's just a 3-inch. For the X-pipe, I ordered that X-pipe from TIC Performance. That is a Stainless Works brand X-pipe. That part number was just 3XSS. That's the part number for it. So just if you Google search Stainless Works X-pipe, But like I said, I'm gonna put a link for this in the description, way you guys can find it really quick and easy. Just drop down the description, and I'm gonna list these out at the bottom. So anyway, the muffler that is a Black Widow, that's the race Venoms, the 3-inch single in, single out. Can't remember what those costed, but I'll just put that link in there too for you guys. I would strongly suggest Black Widows. They're super nice. It's a stainless muffler. I've been pretty happy with it so far. I think they do sound good. Sound like some of the best mufflers that you can buy anymore. Some of the guys still like to use Flowmaster and Borla and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a personal preference. So and that's the biggest thing is jump on YouTube, find out which exhaust or which muffler that you want. I know if you get on Black Widow's website, they've got a section where you can listen to tons of different setups. People send in what their vehicle sounds like, what motor setup they've got, what headers they've got, and there's a ton of different options on there. So it helped me out a lot to pick out what I wanted. So definitely get on Black Widow's website and check that one out. And that wraps it up, except for the heat wrap, which you can buy any kind of heat wrap you want. That is Design Engineering brand. It might be a little bit better, but I've used the Amazon brand, just a cheaper stuff that I found on Amazon. It's going to be a little bit cheaper, and it's probably going to serve just the same purpose. I don't feel like you need to really overspend on anything like that. But anyway, I'm loving the way the truck is looking with these wide wheels on the front. Got these ZR1 replica wheels on. It's I hope once I'm able to drive it like this, it's going to handle like a Cyclone. That's like my favorite truck ever. Probably will never own one, but maybe this one will handle as good as one of those will, and maybe be as quick. But so anyway, that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys have stuck around to the end to watch this. I've got a few clips of the truck idling here in the shop. I'll probably throw a couple of those in just so you guys can hear the sound of it. You've probably heard kind of what it sounds like in a few of the other videos. I am going to get the truck out and go cruising when I get a mount for my camera. I don't have a good mount to mount the camera on the back of the truck. This is the Insta360 camera, and I really want to mount it up off the back of the tailgate. That way, you've probably seen it on Instagram, maybe YouTube, a couple other places, but it's a really awesome view of the back of the truck. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna try my best to get some of those here soon. I'll probably hit the Blue Ridge Parkway and just get out in the truck and cruise around a little bit. That way you guys can hear the sound of the muffler and the exhaust better. I know I had one guy asking me for some flybys in it, and I'll try to get some of those in there too. So anyway, this is going to end this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you've stuck around. If you have, please check out some of the other videos. I've got a lot more content coming. Like I'd mentioned, I'm going to do the fuel system next. That's a pretty big topic in these trucks. So I will cover all that, and probably the one right after that, I'm going to do the ECU setup. I do have a Holley Terminator on this. I'm going to try to show you guys a little bit of how easy that is to install. It's really, if you follow the instructions, it is super easy. So stay tuned for that, and that will be following the fuel system. So appreciate you guys for subscribing to the channel. It's growing slowly. Hopefully we can continue to grow the channel. Please feel free to reach out to me if I haven't covered anything you wanted to hear. Shoot me a comment, like, and share it with a buddy. So appreciate you guys. I will see you next time. One last thing I wanted to mention, the last video that I posted, the wheel and tire video, actually had a guy comment on there and say Semper Fi. Not sure how you found out that I was in the Marines, but appreciate you, man, and just wanted to say Semper Fi to all you other fellow Marines out there, and also all the other vets that served. Appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart for serving this country and fighting for the freedoms that we have. I wish more people appreciated it the way they used to, but anyway, it's the day and time we're living in. So appreciate you guys. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.